What's going on, guys? So, found out a couple things. I was able to put a little time in the Hellboi. So, found out the issue with third gear is leaning towards not the tune. The key word, lean. So, VM scanned the car, HP tuners, did a data log, and found on the narrow band that wide open throttle, I'm running lean. So I got a wide band gauge and a fuel pressure gauge in my car, and I didn't even pay attention to that. So went and did a pull again, found out that I'm losing fuel pressure when I give it gas, and my AFR is like 13.8, 13.3 at wide open throttle. That's bad. So here we go. While we did a 13.3, but I'm about to show you guys. Come on over here. I'm about to show y'all why it did that. And what we got going on is shut down here. Right down in there. What we got here is a melted wire. So my W body community friends, they was like, dude, you need to do the big three. So that's what we're about to do to this car. Matter of fact, all of them. So I'm about to do the big three because my volts at idle is 12.7, 12.1. Then when I'm driving, it's like 13.3. It'll drop down to 12.7. So I'm gonna get the big three. Hopefully get the volts back up. That caused a whole bunch of problems. Intercooler pump not probably working right. My Nazir water pump not working right. And the number one, which making me run lean, a fuel pump. You just want to have at least 14.4 volts, which I have the fuel pump rewiring also on the car. So we'll do that. Hopefully get the volts back up, and we'll scan again and make sure that everything's functioning. But this off of that, just doing a 13.3 at 108 with lean and with 12.1 volts, we almost ran at 12. So if you know how this works, this thing about to be stupid. So I'll stay tuned for that. This is the bonus. So it's first startup time. Now, let me break it down to y'all. You come on over here. You can see the motor's all complete. Now what you do, now this motor has been dry since I want to say December. So it's been dry for about 6 months. And I put a new, which whenever you do a cam install, you want to do a new oil pump. I mean, that's just, you there, so you might as well do it. And when you put the fuel or the oil pump on, what I do is I lubricate the gears with Vaseline. So we got all that done. Now what you do before you do the first startup, because the motor's been dry for a long time, you got a new pump, I leave the spark plugs out so you don't have load on the motor. The ignition control module unplugged, and I take the fuel pump relay out so the fuel pump doesn't kick on. And I'm not getting no spark, and there's no spark plug, so there's no load on the motor. And then you crank the motor over for about 60 seconds and let that oil pump through the motor. And you'll hear it too. It'll sound like a metal on metal a little bit, but then once that oil pumps up, it just clears out, and that's what you want. You don't want to do under load, you run the risk of spinning the bearing and stuff like that. So this motor's primed the fuel pump. I uploaded the tune. Without further ado, and this is car number one now. We got that one still, so chill out. But without further ado, let's do this. L32 S1X cam. Yeah, that shit. we're running. So damn, it's a good day. This is the equal length setup car. Damn, this is the equal length header setup car. So yeah, this is gonna sound sweet when we get the exhaust put together. But for the most part, this motor's healthy. Sounds amazing. I did my thing. The electric water pump's hooked up. You know, we'll tidy up this and over a period of time. We'll make it all look pretty and shit. But most part, man, before we make everything look good, we gotta make sure it run. And we run it, so there you go. We ain't leaking no fluids or nothing. So now we got this done. Come on over here. We're gonna wait on a couple things on this one. I think I went over it on the last video, but I ain't forget about this one. We waiting on some parts on this one. Plus I gotta redo the fuel lines, but this one's next. So y'all stay tuned for that. I hope y'all enjoyed the vid. We're gonna get some content coming, you know. Shout out to the new subscribers and those that sharing my page and stuff like that. But it's hot. And yeah. Have a good day. I hope y'all enjoyed that.